Bitcoin isn't going anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. I'm your everyday average investor here to help you make money in the stock and crypto market. If you like Bitcoin and like money, make sure to hit that subscribe. In today's video, you guys should gain an excellent understanding on why you guys should be considering getting into cryptocurrency. And if you're already in there, add some more. Once again, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. All right, guys, so as always, I have Coinbase opened up here. I am not at all affiliated. I'm just here to help you guys out. So if you'd like to sign up for Coinbase and get $45 for free with signing up, I'll post a description down below. So Bitcoin isn't going anywhere. As I said yesterday, Tesla actually bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. And the person who convinced him to buy it was actually Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategy. And let me roll the clip of what he has to say about Bitcoin.
Would respond to critics who would say that given the volatility of Bitcoin, we just touched on that, the risks associated with it as an asset class, that you are not only putting the company at risk, but shareholders' investments at risk. How would you respond?
Well, first of all, they were very measured in this. They have plenty of excess liquidity in US dollars. And so I don't think there's any criticism of what they've done. Companies that are converting their dollars into Bitcoin are taking a non-performing asset and they're turning it into the best performing asset. Bitcoin's been appreciating at something like 230% year after year after year for a decade. And so this is part of the digital transformation. They're taking an analog monetary asset and converting it into a digital asset. And ultimately, over the long term, that's going to be good for the business.
Yeah, I mean, I get that Bitcoin has appreciated pretty dramatically, especially in the last couple of months, but it has been extremely volatile as well. So how do you yourself think about that, and how do you discuss that with other companies that are potentially looking to get involved and convert their cash to Bitcoin?
Well, if you take the long view over the decade, you're going to have either a stable loss of 75% of your shareholder value if you hold the money in cash, or you're going to have a volatile appreciation that may very well be doubling every 6 months. And so I'd rather have a volatile appreciation at 200% a year than a stable depreciation at the rate of 15 to 20% a year. Bitcoin's not a currency, it's digital gold. It's a store of value, and it's taking the place of gold because people realize that you can move a block of Bitcoin 1,000,000 times faster, and you can program that Bitcoin on a computer to run 1,000,000 times an hour. So it's the basis of the 21st century cyber economy. It's not going to replace the dollar. It's not going to replace the Visa or the PayPal or the MasterCard payment rails. It's simply a stable store of value to build a financial framework upon.
So there you guys have it. That is Michael Saylor's opinion on what Bitcoin is. Now, I do agree with him that Bitcoin is a store of value. I do agree that, yes, it is extremely volatile. Bitcoin is absolutely extremely volatile. It shifts, moves $8,000 in a day. But in the long run, when you kind of look at it over a year, over 2 years, you are increasing your money as you hold Bitcoin for the long run. And especially with all these companies getting into Bitcoin. So let me actually show you guys a simple chart that was made by the Bitcoin treasury. Okay, so this is basically just a chart showing how much each company owns Bitcoin and how much that today value is. Now, I don't think this is updated because, as you guys can see, I don't see Tesla on here. So as you can see, MicroStrategy here, Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategy, owns $3.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. He owns approximately 71,000 Bitcoin. So as you guys can see, just from this Bitcoin treasury, this wasn't something that was occurring back in 2017. You never saw this widespread adoption, especially by all these companies. I'll put this in the link down below if you guys want to take a look. But look, I'm scrolling down. You could see all these companies. You could see that basically all the companies combined hold 1.2 million Bitcoin. That's basically 6% of all the Bitcoin. So obviously this is just going to continuously increase because Tesla just bought, so they have to update it, as well as Apple might buy. And we're just going to see more and more companies dump more money into Bitcoin because this is a new store of value. Now, I don't know, he might be wrong. Bitcoin might be used as a currency. Who knows? But I definitely agree with the fact that it is going to be used as a way to store value because the dollar is going to continuously decrease, especially with all this inflation, and you could just keep printing more of the dollar. But with Bitcoin, you can't make more Bitcoin. Once you've mined all 21 million, that's it. So as I said yesterday, there's a lower supply of Bitcoin, which is going to have to increase the demand and increase the price. So let me know what you guys think down below. I hope you guys found this educational. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to hit that subscribe and join my Discord down below in the link. And as always, guys, I'll see you all later.